everybody. I'm getting quite bored, so I thought I would do us a quick quiz just to keep our spirits up and to keep us in contact. I decided to do a mini quiz to post on our YouTube channel, and what I'm going to do is read out 10 questions. At the end I'm going to have a Letty's cat question, of course, and I'm going to then give you the answers. So what I'll do is I'll let you know to pause, so if you need to do any research on the internet, feel free to do that. Pause me, get your answers down, and then I'll go through the questions and answers with you. Now, most of my other Rendezvous regulars have told me that my questions are far too easy, so rather than looking on the internet for them, I've actually got them out of a pub quiz book. So if they are too difficult, let me know. If not, do your research and let me know how you've got on. So I'm going to start off. I'll read the questions out twice and move on to the next question. So I'm hoping you've got a pen and pencil or a piece of paper ready, and I'm going to start firing away straight away. So question number 1. In which film of 1995 did Jim Varney give voice to Slinky Dog? So that was, in which film of 1995 did Jim Varney give voice to Slinky Dog? Ooh. Question number 2. I think this one's a tough one, but let's see how you get on. Who is the goddess of love in Greek mythology? That was, who is the goddess of love in Greek mythology? It's getting really windy outside now. So, question number 3, and this one goes out to Nick Haynes, who I know is an absolute legend when it comes to music questions. So, question number 3. Whose There She Goes song reached the top 20 in 1990? Was it A, the Stone Roses, B, the Lars, or C, the Beatles? That was whose There She Goes song reached the top 20 in 1990. Was it A, the Stone Roses, B, the Lars, or C, the Beatles? So now we're getting on to, I got this out of a quiz book, and it was the first question, and I think this one's really appropriate for us guys living around here. So question number 4. What is the county town of Shropshire? So what is the county town of Shropshire? I'm pretty sure we've all been to this town as well. Question number 5. What is the capital of Romania? See, I told you they get tougher. What is the capital of Romania? Question number 6. We're flying through these questions. So, question number 6, another geography question. Which is the only Spanish city to have hosted the Olympic Games? Really big famous song goes with this one as well. So that's question number 6. Which is the only Spanish city to have hosted the Olympic Games? Oh, another tough one, so this one might be one you need to research. Question number 7. Which mountain is the highest in North America? So that was, which mountain is the highest in North America? Oh. Question number 8. This I think is probably my favourite question of the whole quiz. So question number 8 is, what is a goober? Is it A, a flightless bird, B, an African peanut, or C, an Aboriginal canoe? So what is a goober? A, a flightless bird, B, an African peanut, or C, an Aboriginal canoe? And question number 9. Who released Stanley Road in 1995? Another music question for Nick Haynes. So that was question number 9. Who released Stanley Road in 1995? And our last question is question number 10. It's a nice TV question for you. So question number 10. Which was the first James Bond film? So question number 10. which was the first James Bond film? Now, I'm going to give you an extra bonus question, which is going to be called Letty's Cat Question, but I'm not going to give you the answer to this question until next week, okay? So I'm going to do a quiz for you every week while we're in lockdown. So this one, because I love cats, is question number 11, and this one you can do some research on as well. So have a look on the internet or get your books out if you've got any. And this one is, which cat has the biggest range across Africa and Asia? So that's which cat has the biggest range across Africa and Asia. So do a little bit of research and come back with the answer, and I'll let you know the answer to that one next week. Now, if you do need to do any research, I'd probably recommend you put your video on pause now, and when you come back we'll go through the answers. Right, so just so you know, I am reading off my book of dreams, which everybody's seen me go around all the projects with, so I've written the quiz in that just to make sure it's worked. So I'm going to do the answers for you now from up till question 10, and then question 11 we'll answer next week on our next quiz. So question number 1 was, in which film of 1995 did Jim Varney give voice to Slinky Dog? Well, it's none other than Toy Story. Well done if you got that right. So question number 2, and I think this one was quite a tough question. Who is the goddess of love in Greek mythology? And I love the answer to this because I love saying the word. It was Aphrodite. So well done if you got that one right. Question number 3. This is one of my favourites as well. Whose There She Goes song reached the top 20 in 1990? And I gave you multiple choice for this one. It was either A, the Stone Roses, B, the Lars, or C, the Beatles. Well, I can tell you that the answer is B, the Lars. And if you want to send me a video of you doing your rendition of There She Goes, I would love that because it's one of my favourite songs. So question number 4, and I'm sure we all did really well on this one. What is the county town of Shropshire? It's Shrewsbury. Question number 5. What is the capital of Romania? This one's a toughie. It's actually Bucharest. So question number 6 was, which is the only Spanish city to have hosted the Olympic Games? And it's Barcelona. And if you can remember that far back, do you remember how the song goes? Barcelona. It's a good job I'm not a singer, isn't it? Question number 7. Which mountain is the highest in North America? It's a mountain called Mount McKinley in Alaska. And one of my favourite questions of this round, what is a goober? Was it A, a flightless bird, B, an African peanut, or C, an Aboriginal canoe? It's actually an African peanut. Question number 9. Who released Stanley Road in 1995? And I'm sure Nick Haynes is shouting the answer to me. It is Paul Weller. Question number 10, and our final question for this week, was which was the first James Bond film? And the answer was Dr. No. So we've only got one question left, and that was Letty's cat question. And that was, which cat has the biggest range across Africa and Asia? But I'm not going to give you the answer till next week, so you'll have to tune in next week for our next quiz. I hope you enjoyed this fun little quiz. I hope it takes your mind off everything. I hope you're all staying safe and you're all staying at home. Take care, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.